Do you work for money or do you make your money work for you? Today, we talk about different ways to earn money via passive income, an important part in every Filipino's quest for wealth. I'm Edric Mendoza, and this is On the Money.
Good day, everyone. I'm Dr. Rupert Antoniong, Marketing Director of IMG. Welcome to International Marketing Group Wealth Academy, Building Your Future. Today, we're going to discuss how to build a solid financial foundation and how to break the chain of poverty in your family through financial education. With my team, Coach Gil Concha, Sir Jun Main, Sir Marjun Tugano III, and the team leader of Rumber Financial, Miss Priscilla Mangune. Financial education is about learning, preparation, a journey towards financial freedom and dream. Once this knowledge and system is fully understood, we are able to move to what we call the stage 4 or the financial freedom. Meaning, we are stable and we are not worrying about the future of our families anymore. This knowledge and system must be transferred also to the younger generations for them to be able to become successful much more earlier in life as compared with our old system. In this presentation, I included also the WFG or World Financial Group videos as the system source of IMG here in the Philippines. They started way back 1977 in Canada and America, and IMG started here in the Philippines year 1998 and was registered in SEC or Security Exchange Commission by year 2002. And for your information, in 5,000 financial brokerage companies worldwide, WFG ranked number 3. So, are you ready?
Welcome to IMG. Ang IMG or International Marketing Group ay isang grupo ng financial educators na nagmumulat sa isang ordinaryong tao upang tulungang mapabuti ang kanyang buhay sa pamamagitan ng tamang financial strategy. Halimbawa, kung papaano at kung saan dapat mag-ipon. Ang buhay ni Juan ay puno ng obligasyon at responsibilidad sa kanyang pamilya, sa trabaho, sa community, sa relihiyon, sa kanyang mga kamag-anak, sa mga kaibigan, at higit sa lahat sa kanyang sarili. Halos lahat ng responsibilidad na ito, ang kasagutan ay pera. Pera, pera. Kaya nga siya ay kumakayod sa araw-araw nang sa gayon ay matustusan niya ang mga pangangailangan ito. Subalit, kahit anong kayod pa ang kanyang gawin, ay para bang kulang pa rin. So ano kaya ang dapat niyang gawin? Tatlo lang yan. Either increase his income, boost up his budget, or increase his investment. Pero ang tanong, paano? Kailangan niya ng financial education. Ang IMG ay nagbibigay ng financial education for free. Now, I am about to reveal kung ano ang sikreto ng mga mayayaman na hindi alam ng isang ordinaryong Juan de la Cruz. Everybody has the right to become wealthy if they have the right information. First, how to build a solid financial foundation. Healthcare, either long-term or short-term care. Kailangan niya ito bilang maintenance sa kanyang sarili habang siya ay busy pa sa pagkayod sa araw-araw. Protection or income replacement. Ready ba siya sa mga di inaasahang pangyayari? Paano ba masisecure ang kanyang pamilya in case of disability or even death? Eliminate debts. Tuturuan siya to live within his income para hindi na siya utang ng utang. Mag-establish ng emergency fund upang may pagkuhanan siya sa gastusin sa araw-araw. Investment or ipon. Hindi sapat na marunong lang siyang mag-ipon. Kailangan alam niya rin kung paano at kung saan may mataas na interest rate sa kanyang naipon. Habang bata pa siya, nakapagtrabaho pa ng maayos, mayroon siyang malaking responsibilidad, subalit marami sa atin ang kagaya niya ay wala pang ipon. So we are in a less secure situation. So dapat kumilos na siya habang maaga pa, magdesisyon ng tama, mag-ipon, upang ma-achieve niya ang isang komportableng retirement. So ang goal ng IMG ay tulungang iahon si Juan mula sa less secure situation patungo sa isang more secure situation. Rule of 72. Dividing the number 72 by the interest rate of your savings or investment, it will give you the estimated number of years it will take for your money to double. Sino ang nagsabi ito? Si Albert Einstein lang naman. So, pipiliin mo pa rin bang mag-invest sa mas mababang interest rate na 4% kung mayroon namang 12%? Ang tanong, saan ito at papaano?
Why does it seem like no one wants to talk about dreams anymore? Is it the post-9/11 worries, the post-recession blues, or the posts on social media by anyone with an opinion that have made the world so cynical these days? Are they obsolete? Out of style? Are they uncool? Do you still have dreams? For many North Americans, a dream is nothing but an old-fashioned idea replaced by the harsh reality of a modern world. Longer work hours, higher debt, fewer raises, horrible bosses, less family time. Who's got time for dreams when everyone's just trying to get by? We're here to officially announce that WFG is bringing dreams back. And we're not doing it for just the ultra-wealthy like others are. We're doing it for everyone. Every age, every background, every gender, every experience level. Whoever you are, we're here to help you. And help starts with a financial education. When people know how money really works, they can reduce debt and enjoy the confidence that comes from knowing their families are protected financially. They can discover the excitement that comes from a solid strategy to save for the future and the hope that one day they might become financially independent. But we don't stop there. We open the door to anyone to become a business owner and be part of our mission to help others. We don't want anyone to shrink the size of their dreams to fit the size of their opportunity. That's why there's no limit to how many people can reach our top promotion levels. And that's why we don't put any limits on how much you can earn with us. Success is not reserved for a few. It's offered to anyone willing to learn, work hard, and grow. We believe anyone with the right support can transition from where they are today as someone's employee to where they could be tomorrow as an entrepreneur who owns their future. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. When you know how to protect your family financially, when you take control of your money, when you're enabled to succeed, an amazing thing happens. Dreams are all you want to talk about. If you still have dreams, start here.
So once again, magandang buhay to everybody. This is Gil Concha, Executive Marketing Director at Green Jacket for IMG Wealth Academy International. This is a basic membership orientation which you can hear live sa Makati office or any offices ng IMG, no? Especially in Makati, meron po tayo dyan. So we are one of the biggest, fastest growing financial services companies in the Philippines, meaning kami po ay hindi multi-level marketing. Alright, kami po ay financial services. Meaning, pinag-uusapan natin dito, banking and finance, real estate, insurance, no, stock market, lalo na po yan. Nandiyan po nakafocus yung ating pinaka-advokasya. We assist people who want to help themselves achieve financial security through financial education. See? Financial education ang focus namin, not financial selling. Financial education and build proper financial foundation. Okay? Anong ituturo mo sa tao? Anong isi-share mo? Kung ikaw mismo, yung pundasyon mo ay magulo. Okay? Hindi mo alam kung saan ka patutungo. Pag may problema, hindi alam kung anong gagawin. So we have established partnership with the biggest companies in the financial industry. Alright? So, ibig sabihin po niyan, partners po namin, sina Ayala, sina Sun Life, Rampbear, PhilAmp, Equity, okay, mga big companies po na mga yan, no? Coco Life, mga ganyan. So, yan po yung mga nasa financial industry. Okay? So, our mission po is to help every family achieve financial freedom. Yan yung sinigaw ni, di ba, Braveheart, freedom. Okay? So, alam niyo po, ang pinakakalaban talaga natin, sa totoo lang ho, alright? Pagdating po sa pera, okay, unang-una yung ating kaisipan. Pag-uusapan po natin mamaya po yan. If you want to become financially free, okay, you better start changing first the way you think and the way you handle money. Okay? The way you see money. Very, very important po yan. So we want to achieve financial freedom kasi karamihan po ng problema related sa pera. Call yourself free even though malaki kinikita mo. Okay, because you don't have the freedom to decide whether you can stay with your family or not. Okay, whether you want to rest, you want to travel, okay? Hindi mo magagawa kasi you have somebody else dictating what you can do with your time. Because ang pinambabayad mo yung time mo tsaka skills mo kapalit ng pera. Tama? So, if you want to become free, then, be with your family, then listen to this program, guys, okay? Don't waste your time, don't waste your energy, okay? So, anyway, bakit importante ang financial literacy, guys? The rule of money is changing, meaning, ang pera ho dati mataas ang interest mo ng pera. Like, umaabot yan ng 21%. Believe that? Grabe, no? 21%. Pero, nung bago pa lang po yung bangko, na-introduce pa lang siya sa mga lolo't lola natin. Alright? Talagang ayaw ng mga magulang noon na mag-deposit sa bangko. Kasi ang paniniwala nila, pag di nila nakikita pera nila, takot sila baka wala. So ayaw nilang ihabiling sa iba. No? So yung pera, kaya tinatago nila sa mga baon, di ba? Sa mga kawayan. Meron pa po na balita ko na tinago lang sa kawayan. So, inanay. Sayang yung pera. Anyway, pag-before is 21%. Hanggang siya dumami ng naniniwala. Marami nang nagde-deposito until today. Pero magkano na lang interest? Less than 1%. Okay, less than 0.5 actually. Less than 0.5%. Number two, the lack of financial education. Okay? Ang financial IQ ng mga Pilipino daw po ay nasa 53% lang. So, pero yung Singapore, guys, dati rin silang mahina, Singapore, Hong Kong. Pero, right now, grabe ang Singapore, mga Singaporeans. Talagang karamihan sa kanila, puro mga entrepreneurs. Pagdating sa pera, talagang magagaling mo sila. And I know Filipinos can become like that one day if we will have that discipline as well, knowledge and discipline. to really, and the desire to really make that big change sa buhay po natin. Now, third problem why we need to teach financial literacy, people live longer. Umahaba buhay natin. No, ang problema pagtanda mo, no, sino ang gagastos ng mga pang healthcare mo, di ba? Panggastos sa pagkain, lalo na kung kakapusin ka sa pera or wala ka ng pera dahil matanda ka na, sa kakukuha ng pang tustos, di ba? So, paano na lang yan? Umabot ka ng 18, 90 years old. Di ba? Wow. Okay? Anyway, kung aasa lang tayo sa gobyerno, sa ating tinatawag na pondo, good luck po talaga. So, magkapera ka man, malamang hindi po yan talaga kakasya. Kulang na kulang. Okay? High cost of living, tumataas ang presyo ng bilihin. Okay? So, kaya hirap na mag-save ng pera ang mga tao kasi nga, hindi pa dumarating ang katapusan, wala ng pera. Yeah? Sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki, sabi niya, money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. Kahit gaano pa kalaki ang kinikita mo without financial intelligence, it will be soon gone. Strategy tayo, pero hindi natin masyadong bibigyan ng detalye, no? Kasi overview lang po siya. Okay? Ngayon, sa isang bahay, pag nagtayo ka, okay, nakatayo ba yan sa tamang pundasyon? Nakikita niyo yung nasa ilalim na yan, no? Yung pundasyon. Maayos ba pagkakatayo? Kasi kung hindi, konting lindol lang yan, baka giba na po yan, no? So, mahirap yan pag tinamaan ng typhoon, mga kalamidad, earthquake, no? So, pinaghirapan itayo, ginasusan mo, walang nangyari. Di ba? So, ganun din pagdating sa pera. Di ba? Pinagtrabahuhan mo, iniipon mo. Di ba? Sana. Kung tapos mali yung pinaglagyan mo, mali yung allocation mo. Okay? Yun swerte na kung makaipon ka pa. Di ba? Paano kung hindi ka rin talaga makaipon? Paano na lang? Okay? So, makaipon ka man, gagastusin mo sa pampagamot, mga emergency, pambayad utang, good luck talaga, no? O na-bankrupt ang negosyo mo, paano na lang? Saan ka tatakbo? Alright? So, kaya, in building the solid financial foundation sa finances po natin, ito po yung tinatawag naming doktrina na sinusunod namin. Like building a house, kinakailangan simulan mo siya sa baba, paakyat. So there are 6 steps.
Good day, everyone. I'm going to discuss the different types of financial foundation. Here, you're going to understand how weak or strong or what is the most important type of financial foundation are we going to build for us to move to financial freedom. So let's start. These are the different types of financial foundation. We have the letter A, letter B, C, and D, and our target is to move to letter D. I'm going to discuss this one by one. Type A, financial foundation. Here, we only have one source of income, no health care, very low life insurance, lots of debts or madaming utang, no or little emergency fund, and small investments. This is the most dangerous type of financial foundation. Bakit? What if you are the breadwinner or income provider for your family at nagkasakit ka or disabled or nagkaroon ng loss of income? Because your foundation is so weak, ang mangyayari ay babagsak lahat to. And yung family natin ay mababaon sa utang. So, I suggest that you need to go out here as soon as possible, as soon as you can. Type B, financial foundation. Here, we have few sources of income with short-term health care, with life insurance, small debts or konting utang, very big emergency fund, which is good, and very minimal investments. It's still dangerous because what if you have a chronic type of disease or mga sakit na tumatagal ang gamutan, like 1 month or more, or even a year or lifetime? For example, diabetes, hepatitis C, arthritis, cancer, or autoimmune disease. So because you only have short-term healthcare, matagal ang gamutan ng mga to, instead of long-term healthcare, even you have very big emergency fund, lahat maubos to. And as you can see here, you have very minimal investment. So what will happen? All of your foundation will collapse. So this type of financial foundation is still not safe. Type C financial foundation. Here we have multiple sources of income with short-term care only, very big life insurance, very minimal debts or konting utang, small emergency fund, and big investments. So like my example in type B financial foundation, what if you have chronic type of disease or mga sakit na tumatagal ang gamutan, like 1 month or more, or even a year or lifetime, like arthritis, hepatitis C, or diabetes, or autoimmune disease. Because you only have short-term health care, mahaba yung gamutan natin ng mga sakit. Alam naman natin na mahal ang magpa-hospital, mahal ang gamutan. So this is not enough. Yes, even if we have a multiple sources of income, how long na kaya nating survive mga sakit na to? Yes, we have big investment also, but we all know that during emergency cases, the value of our investment ay mas mababa as compared to the actual value, kasi kailangan na natin ng pera para sa ating gamutan. So this type of foundation magkukulaps pa rin to. So we need a long-term healthcare dito. So this type of foundation is still not good. So may mga kailangan pa siya para talagang maging strong yung foundation natin. So we need still to go out of this foundation. Okay, last, the type D, or the most important, the solid financial foundation. This type of foundation will help us reach financial freedom and has the capability of breaking the chain of poverty in every Filipino families worldwide. So here we have multiple sources of income, long-term and short-term health care, sufficient life insurance, nabayaran na lahat ng utang, sufficient emergency fund, and big investments. Okay, we're going to discuss one by one. Here, multiple sources of income. This is the business or the entrepreneurship program that is provided by IMG. Here, we are able to have a 12 passive income or unlimited income from the financial industry, which is the richest industry in the world. So dito pa lang, when we understood the program, we can fund na lahat dito. Long-term sufficient, utang, emergency fund, big investment. So this is how powerful the program of IMG. So here, multiple sources of income or unlimited income or money is working for us. This business we're going to set up maybe 2, 3, 4, or 5 years, depending on you, on how long you're going to set up the business. Then after that, you will have passive income or money working for you, which is very, very good. Next, sa long-term and short-term healthcare naman po, we have here what we call Kaiser, na partner po ni IMG. The brand ambassador of Kaiser is Miss Sharon Cuneta. Ang maganda po kay Kaiser, na-solve niya na po yung long-term healthcare, sufficient life insurance, sufficient emergency fund, and meron na rin po siyang investment. So this is how powerful the Kaiser na partner po na IMG. As compared with my previous example with type B and C, even if I have a chronic type of disease or mga sakit na kailangan ng mahabang gamutan, so I have here my long-term healthcare, so it is not a problem anymore. And the good thing here, we have a short-term healthcare that is given by IMG for free. So short-term healthcare, it has a 100,000 pesos per illness per year. So the good thing with short-term healthcare po, kagaya namin mga IMG member, para hindi po namin magalaw itong long-term healthcare kasi meron din siyang investment. This is a good retirement fund also for the long-term healthcare because it has also a investment. So that is the purpose of having the short-term healthcare with IMG also, and we can get it for free. And lastly, the big investments. So here we have mutual funds, which is being managed by Rubber Financials. Ang maganda po dito, we have expert fund manager na kung saan kahit sobrang busy po natin sa trabaho, we just put our money here at bahala na po yung mga expert fund manager na magpalago po ng pera natin. So nagko-compound po yan ng interest yearly. So pati interest ay i-interesan pa po every year. So the good thing with this is that we can have our financial goal, for example, 1 million within 5 years. So this is the good thing with this type of investment. We have an accurate financial goal setting na talagang maabot po natin. And actually, we have two investment here because here we have the long-term healthcare. We have investment here, and also we have investment here as the mutual fund. So this is very strong kasi naging dalawa ang investments po namin dito. So this is the type of a solid financial foundation na kahit anong crisis ang na-experience natin sa buhay, or even like the COVID-19, the foundation is so strong, so solid, so hindi na po ito magigiba. So I hope that you learn a lot today, and this is the type of foundation that is needed by every Filipino families worldwide. And I hope we're going to sit down and think about this type of foundation kasi ito yung kinakailangan natin para mawakasan na natin ang kahirapan sa ating buhay. So thank you very much for listening and have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Ang tanong natin is, how can you move from stage 1 to stage 4? Paano ka mag-move ngayon from stage 1 to stage 4? How? Paano ka mag-move? I'm going to explain now to you some strategies how to move from stage 1 to stage 4. Kasi ang goal natin ganito, ano? Yung stage 2 and 3. Maganda rin siya, kaya lang, hindi na pinaka-goal natin, dadaanan mo lang siya. But I want you to focus on moving from where you are right now. Kung stage 1 ka o stage 2, ang goal mo is stage 4. Marating yung financial freedom, wala kang responsibility. So anong strategy natin for you to achieve financial freedom in the next 10-20 years from now? Ano? So moving to stage 4 of financial freedom, we need to understand that building a solid financial foundation is the only key, ano? For us to achieve the financial independence. Number one is, in the X curve, sabi ko na 2 things might happen. Either you lose your income, you need to have protection for your family. In case you live too long, you need to have investment. So in building financial foundation, first and foremost, you have to protect your family from loss of income. So building wealth requires you to protect your family in the event of loss of income. Pangalawa, you have to provide healthcare for your family. Ibig sabihin nito, during productive working years, kailangan maging healthy ka, malusog ka para you can work, you can earn, you can create multiple passive income for your family. And then, of course, you have to eliminate your bad debts, then create your emergency fund, and then you have to invest wisely. So lahat yun. And for you to achieve this financial freedom, of course, it boils down to one common denominator, and that is to make more money or create passive income. Multiple passive income. Lahat ng mga mayaman na talagang hindi lang isang source or single source of income, they have a lot of sources of income. Ito yung tatawag na streams of passive income. They don't rely on salary or wages or commissions alone, ano? But they have multiple sources of income. Ang tanong is, who can help you create passive income? So, yun yung pinaka-critical dito na tanong dito. No? So, ngayon, our company, itong IMG, International Marketing Group, with its powerful membership benefits, we can help you build a solid financial foundation to build your financial X curve. That is to build your money line and decrease your responsibility line through this program. So, ngayon ang IMG natin, you can own your own business with IMG at the same time. You can avail of the membership benefits, this program. I'll show you what are the benefits of IMG to build your X curve and your financial foundation. We now have 28 membership benefits of IMG. Ang goal natin is to reach itong financial freedom, stage 4, money working for you. So halimbawa, moving to stage 4, halimbawa, investment goal mo is 8 million. This is an example. 8 million yung target mo. Emergency fund is 1 million. Dito sa X-curve, may eliminate mo yung lahat ng utang to zero. Meron kang life insurance of 3 million. Long-term healthcare is 2 million. So all in all, 11 million yung target mo. In the next 10 years, for example, 10 years from now, you want 11 million. Hindi kasama dito yung insurance kasi insurance na 3 million is very affordable when you buy from NB Life, our product provider. So ang goal mo dito is yung long-term healthcare, saka emergency fund of 1 million and 8 million investment para sa retirement mo, para sa travel, at saka para sa education ng mga kids, ng mga anak mo. So these are examples. Now, ang tanong is, can you save 50,000? Kung 11 million yung total target mo in the next 10 years, can you save 50,000 a month from your current income to fund your financial goals? So, mo kukunin yung 50,000 para ma-achieve yung 11 million na in the next 10 years. Titingnan natin, So, kung 50,000 yan, 11 million yung target mo. So, yung 50,000 yan, sa mo kukunin ito. So, that is a real scenario or reality, this reality of life, sa natin pa yung 50,000 to achieve itong 1 million, 11 million, sorry. So ang goal natin ngayon is if you are engaged in doing IMG business, either online or sharing these powerful concepts to our friends, then eventually you will have the opportunity to earn additional income. Let's say, what if you earn 50,000 a month? Yung 50,000 a month na yan, lahat yan isisave mo in the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, yung 50,000 extra income mo with IMG, ibig sabihin nun, kuha mo 11 million in the next 10 years. You said there is no magic, there is no secret. That's how you can build your X-curve in the next 10 years. So, balikan natin So, yung X-curve mo na to, you can build from zero all the way to, hindi na 3 million, 11 million ang goal natin. Yun, 11 million ang goal. So, ang kailangan mo lang is 50,000 para matarget yung 11 million na yan. So, ang gawin mo is, paano mo kitain itong 50,000 na to? As I've said earlier, can you save 50,000 from your current income to fund your financial goals? So, ang tanong, yes or no. Kung hindi, talagang you have to earn additional income. Now, kung yung let's say, current income is not enough, then we suggest that you engage, make a commitment to your spare time, use your spare time na mag-engage ka sa IMG business by sharing these powerful concepts, then eventually, you can earn 50,000 a month or even more. In fact, doing part-time, you can earn 50,000. How? How can you earn 50,000 doing part-time in IMG business? And this is how it works. So, personal effort mo, pwede kang kumita ng 50,000. Before that, of course, ang gawin mo lang is to earn 50,000 a month extra income doing IMG business. All you have to do is to share this book. Itong book na to, The Secret to Saving and Building Your Future, it will help people to move from stage 1 to stage 4. Itong book na to, and to build the financial foundation through IMG business, matulungan mo makaroon ng 11 million or 20 million or even more by just sharing this information so far. So that's how powerful it is. In fact, sa Makati ngayon, ginagawa ngayon tatawag na book sharing book study program. Parang Bible study daw, sabi nila Sa IMG naman natin ito yung tatawag na book study program. Let's say, kung wala kayong kopya nito, I suggest kung makabili kayo ng kopya, you can ask copy from more copies na itong book na to. And then if you have a friend or someone that you know who will be interested to know more about building their financial X-curve, moving from stage 1 to stage 4, i-share mo lahat yung 6 steps na to dito sa book na to. And then you can sit down with that person, one-on-one or yung family niya or group presentation. And then mag-share ka, you read one chapter at a time. Halimbawa, you talk about investment, you talk about emergency fund, or how to eliminate their debts, about healthcare, additional income. Nandito lahat sa book na yan. And then you will teach them how to save the right way. Ma-achieve yan. So ngayon, I'm going to share to you now what is the potential income of sharing these powerful concepts found in this book to your friends. So kung associate ka, if you're a beginner, let's say you help one family, kumuha ng Kaiser product, nag-save sa Kaiser product. Kaiser product, by the way, is 3-in-1. Merong investment, merong healthcare, at merong insurance and protection. Pag nag-save ka ng 25,000, for example, a year, as an associate, may potential income ka to earn 20,000. Marketing director is 30,000. Then senior marketing director is 50,000. So pag senior marketing director ka, doing part-time, meron kang a full-time job abroad, 50,000. So mangyayari dito is, yung 50,000 na yan, isip mo, dito, in the next 10 years, meron kang 11 million, nakuha mo 11 million, then eventually, yung X-curve mo, niakit mo dito sa stage 4. 11 million you can retire. Ibig sabihin ito, 11 million, 10%, meron kang 1 million yearly income, money working for you. Before I continue, I'd like to ask your feedback, Brother Kunjong. Okay lang ba yung audio? Narinig niyo ba maayos? I want to respond.
Yes, Father Mim, very clear. So
Okay, that's good.
so far we have 107 in attendance for today.
That's good. That's great. Oh, marami tayo. Oo.
Yeah.
At least maraming ano. So, yun yung gawin natin. This opportunity, pinakita ko is only one way to earn money. But there are 11 ways to earn in the financial industry through IMG. Yung number one palang pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. Yung 2 to 11, if you want to learn more to earn passive income, to build your financial foundation, and of course, to build your X-curve moving from stage 1 to stage 4, ang recommendation ko is for you to learn more from this book, share this powerful book to your friends, and then I'm sure the rest will be easier. No? You can achieve. Pwede ka na mag-save ng 50,000 or 20,000 part-time income. I-save mo lahat yan in the next 10 years or 20 years. Kaya nga itong X-curve natin, moving from stage 1 to stage 4, hindi na siya imposible. No? There is no more excuse na hindi tayo makapag-move from stage 1 to stage 4. So that's how powerful it is. Now remember, sa start ng aking presentation kanina, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It's because number one, lack of financial education. Everything has to be earned, everything has to be worked out, everything has to be accomplished, to be achieved by design, by plan. Sabi natin, kung may game plan ka, mararating mo talaga yung goal, yung destination mo 10, 20 years from now. So IMG is a vehicle for you. Sabi nga, if you have the dream, IMG will provide the vehicle for you to achieve the dream and to make the dream a reality for you.
Throughout history, people have entered the workforce with the expectation of a steady paycheck to cover expenses, pensions to provide for their families, and plentiful retirement accounts to supplement their incomes as they age. But in recent years, that expectation has been shattered, and employees are working more hours with fewer rewards and are subject to decisions that at any time could drastically affect their lives and careers. In fact, workers long for the chance to be able to make their own decisions, take charge of their lives, create a successful balance between work and life, and experience the financial and personal freedom not often associated with the usual 9-to-5 job. And they can, through business ownership. For some, owning a business could provide supplemental income, offer the chance to create a new operation based on a long-held passion and interest, help them survive a weathered economy, or expand the marketplace by offering a new product or service. In fact, in 2010, 34% of adults in the United States created a new business each month, representing 565,000 new businesses per month. And in the same year, 2.7 million people in Canada were self-employed. Entrepreneurship can provide flexibility, additional income, opportunities to connect with clients, control over your future, the ability to pursue your interests, and jobs for your community. But entrepreneurship also involves helping others. And this is the business of World Financial Group. Everyday people like you join World Financial Group to discover the limitless possibilities that are available as entrepreneurs. As an associate, you may want to help clients reach their financial goals, to learn and to teach basic financial concepts to everyday people, to build a successful organization of financial professionals, to experience personal growth, to expand your business, to provide for your family, or leave a lasting legacy of financial stewardship for future generations. World Financial Group is a unique organization that can help new and seasoned entrepreneurs become successful financial professionals. But World Financial Group offers something more, such as training opportunities to help you get started, access to state-of-the-art technology to help you grow your business, administrative support for more than 300 corporate headquarters staff, professional marketing materials, webinars and conference calls with tips on building and expanding your business, and products from some of the industry's leading providers. Everyday people are in need of financial services professionals who will guide them to financial freedom. And as a WFG business owner, you will not only have the chance to help guide clients to financial success, but also to find the passion and freedom that comes with owning your own business. Are you ready to take charge of your future? Join World Financial Group.
There you go. So, ma-justify natin tonight sa tulong po ni Executive Marketing Director June Main kung bakit ang IMG is the best business in the 21st century. All right?
Now, tonight's presentation, I'll explain to you why entrepreneurship is important and what benefits, what advantage, what opportunity can you have by becoming a successful entrepreneur. So tonight, I'd like to begin this presentation. These statistics I have learned that right now, the statistics shows that if a person is at age 25 years old, and then upon the time that he retires at 60 years old, according to statistics, there are about 27% who pass away. And for the remaining 70%, 63 will be broke. So this is now the dilemma or the challenge or problem for a lot of senior or older people. By the time they reach 60 years old, then a lot of them will be broke. Most of them don't have enough income to provide and to support for the temporal needs or their future needs. So that is a big challenge for a lot of retirees. And 5% will continue to work. As a matter of fact, even beyond 60 years old, a lot of people, they are being forced to go to work just to continue to earn money. Because remember, the life expectancy right now is about 70 or 80 years old for both for men and women. So a lot of people, not only in the Western countries, that senior people, they're obliged to go back to work just to earn money. As a matter of fact, meron ng mga proposed bill here in the Philippines that sometime in the future, it will also allow, senior people or older people to be able to get their job and be able to earn to provide for themselves. Now, according to stats, about 4% will be financially independent and only 1% will be wealthy. So this is the fact of reality, what's going on right now. If you're a millennial, ibig sabihin ito, if you belong to the millennial generation, if you're 25 years old to 35 years old, by the time you reach 60 years old, and then according to the statistics on the screen, which of this class would you like to belong? Is it the 63%, the 5%, the 4%, or the 1%? I think the challenge is helping everyone be able to realize that there's an opportunity for us to move from the 63% all the way to the 4% and become financially independent. For me, the 4% and the 1%, these are the people who become entrepreneurs for the future. The future is very promising for the entrepreneurs. The 5% and the 63% is a big problem because by the time you get older and you don't have sufficient income or to provide for your health care, to provide for your needs, then eventually you will be in trouble. You will be struggling more in the future. As you all know, the problem right now is that inflation continue to go up. Inflation right now in the Philippines is about 3% on the average. Ibig sabihin nito, that all the expenses, all the commodities that we buy, that we purchase from time to time, it continues to increase about 3% every year. So make sure that our income is going to beat up the inflation over time. So our goal tonight is to help you move from the 63% all the way to 4 to 1%. Now, I'd like to discuss tonight about the income flow generation, why the rich are getting richer and the poor get poorer. This is the reason why I call this the worker generation. The worker generation are those people who work hard for money every day. So either you are an employee or self-employed, you have a job or you own a job. So as I've said earlier, ito yung time really controlled yourself. You work for someone, you work in a company, and then the problem with this worker generation, by the way, you get your active income. Maybe sabihin active income is just a temporary income. Either you earn from your salary or your bonus or commission. Let's say if you are a professional receiving an income, like for example, ikaw ay doctor or lawyer or an engineer or a contractor or a broker, you get your professional fee or service fee from time to time. So this is a self-employed business income. So ibig sabihin nito, ang worker generation is a very challenging one because it's a no work, no pay. I mean to say it's a temporary income. So it's about 95% of Filipinos right now, they're stuck up with this worker generation because their income is dependent on their work, dependent on their employment, dependent on the employer. So they just rely on the salaries or 30-month pays, things like that. No? So the challenge with this, if you have to look at the cash flow of the worker generation right now, either you're professional or non-professional, self-employed or employee. So this is a temporary income. So you have a temporary income, but your expenses are permanent. In fact, your expenses continue to go up over time, and yet your income is not enough to provide for all your needs, basic needs for your family, education, healthcare, food, clothing, shelter, and other expenses. Because active income is not a guaranteed income. So ibig sabihin nito, this is really the challenge among employees. Or we have to make up our mind to move from that worker generation to another generation, which is of course the entrepreneur generation. I would like to introduce to you tonight another generation which I call entrepreneur generation, which is of course when you're a business owner and investor, you own a business, you own a system, and you own investments at the same time. So ibig sabihin nito, it's an opportunity where unlike the worker generation, you continue to work hard for money. Entrepreneur generation means to say, you'll have the opportunity to make money work for you. So this is, you're not being controlled by someone. You don't work for someone. You own a business, and then you invest to grow your business over time. So ito yung ibig sabihin ng entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a business owner and investor at the same time. Ang understanding natin kasi before, the same person. Actually, it is not. So in the 21st century, an entrepreneur is now a business owner and investor. Unlike in the past, a few years ago, a business owner is different from an investor. But right now, in the 21st century, an entrepreneur is both an investor and a business owner. So hindi siya pwede maging investor lang, hindi pwede maging business owner lang, but you've got to be two in one, that is a business owner and investor all at the same time. Ang daming lumalabas sa mga successful entrepreneurs. If you have to look at kung paano nag-emerge ang business class or entrepreneurship in the world today, now I'll give you an example like Henry C. or the founder of Facebook, Bill Gates, to name a few of them. A lot of people was not finished college. These are ordinary people back then. They became wealthy because of the decision to become an entrepreneur. This is if you want to become truly a true entrepreneur, you've got to have that mission or vision inside you. So ibig sabihin nito, you become unstoppable. You become kumbaga, no one can stop you from sharing the crusade, sharing the campaign of providing financial literacy to a lot of people. So mission and vision is seeing something that people don't see. Examples, that's the benchmark of an entrepreneur. So mission and vision driven. Why financial freedom is important to achieve. In IMG, we'll have the opportunity to earn multiple passive income. This is the income flow that we can get. We can earn from the financial industry. Sabi nga, as defined, financial freedom is having multiple passive and portfolio income to live the lifestyle you desire. So this is what we desire for each one of us. Our desire is for you to have a multiple passive income, which you cannot earn from the worker generation. It's not a very promising income. So moving to entrepreneur or have the financial freedom in the years ahead. So make sure you've got to have a multiple passive and portfolio income. So this is now the advantage of IMG because we both have passive and portfolio income. Your passive income comes from your IMG business. Your portfolio income comes from your investment in stocks or mutual funds or insurance, bonds, securities, whatever you name it. So lahat po yan. So there are two kinds of income now as a entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, you earn both passive and portfolio income in IMG. Okay, pakita ko lang sa inyo how it's going to happen. By the way, let's look at the financial freedom income. Now, in 2017, there was a survey conducted by a private institution. They found out that out of 22.7 million total Filipino families, about 6,471,000 or 29% of families earning below 10,000. So ganun po kababa yung kanilang income. So yung kumikita naman ng between 10 to 21,000 is about 37%. 29% is about 21 to 60,000 ang kinikita nila. Only 0.8% or about 182,000 families in the Philippines earning 140,000 to 8 million a month. So kung titingnan natin, yung kumikita naman ng $1 million a month, 38,000 families. Yung kumikita ng $100,000 a month to $1 million a month, it's about 558,000 families. So konti rin sila, no? Wala pang 1 million. So kung titingnan naman, kumikita ng 1 billion a month is about yung families. 500 million to 1 billion is about 15. So if you have to look at the income, so statistics can tell us, So right now, pinakamayaman si Manny Villar. Ang kanyang net worth is about $5.5 billion. Pangalawang pinakamayaman si Teresita C, ni Henry C. Pag kinumbay may makakapatid na itong tycoon, itong mga brothers and sisters ng Henry C. Tycoon business, they have about $22 billion net worth income. So sila pinakamayaman, pinagsama-sama yung kanilang assets, yung kanilang net income. So they're the wealthiest. So ang tanong ngayon is, out of the 22.7 million families in the country right now, saan ka? Dito ka ba sa 29%, 37%, 29%, 2.9%, 1 o dito ka sa 0.8%? At least happy kami. I know a lot of us in IMG now nandito ngayon sa 0.8% families. Kasama tayo rito ngayon. Kumikita ng 6-digit income every month. Is that wonderful? Is that a wonderful for those who want to become entrepreneur in IMG to earn 6-figure income every month? Would you say yes kung that's wonderful for you? That's a good opportunity for everyone to earn a 6-figure income every month.
Yan,
kasama ka dito sa 0.8%.
Maraming nag-yes. Lermain, marami.
Okay. Ang tanong is, would you like to move from the 29% to the 8%, 0.8%? Kukunti lang to, 182,000 lang Marami itong nandito sa 29.6 million
Yeah.
Bakit ko nasabing entrepreneur? Kasi nga, I have an experience na, well, ito siguro ngayon ko lang uli sasabihin sa lahat. 2007, 2010, nung I was able to build the IMG business in 2005. I joined the company in 2002. I went full-time in 2005, about 2 years in 2007. Na-call kami sa ministry full-time, 3 years. Wala ako sa IMG. It's so hard na magpaalam pa sa IMG, Ngayon, kahit wala ako sa IMG because I was able to build that business, because meron kang business ownership At the same time, meron kang investment, so you are entrepreneur. So nakita ko yun, it's totoo pala entrepreneur kahit na wala ka sa IMG for quite some time. It was proven. In fact, para ako lang yata ang nakaranas na you were called to, a full-time ministry, or of course si Bu Sanchez, siguro dalawa kami ni Bu Sanchez. Bu Sanchez full-time din sa minister ngayon sa kanyang religious organization o sa kanyang mga foundation. But for me, 3 years, nakita ko na kasi ang cycle na income natin is pumapasok every week So for lahat ng ano, for period of 3 years, not even a single week, wala akong natanggap check. Lagi merong check yung pumapasok yun eh. Sabi ko, this is passive income. I've never imagined, kung wala ako sa IMG, empleyado ako, self-employed ako, sigurado yan, pagbalik ko, after 3 years, back to zero ako, walang ipon, talaga napakahirap. But for me, I came to realize that nandito yung financial freedom, earning multiple passive and portfolio income. So you've got to decide now, kung nandito ka pa sa worker generation, I understand yung mga nasa abroad ngayon, yung mga OFWs, prepare lang kayo, no? You've got to prepare now yourself from that generation to move to entrepreneur generation. Kasi right now, mahirap kasi maging worker sa entrepreneur generation ka all at the same time. Dapat mamimili ka, you cannot serve two masters at the same time eh. Mahirap kasi na the only time na masabi mong nasa entrepreneur generation ka na pag itong bandy clock o itong time clock na to, wala na kumukontrol sa'yo. Ikaw na may-ari ng clock. Ibig sabihin nun, ikaw na kumukontrol ng clock na yan. Wala na kumukontrol sa'yo na 8 to 5. So yung mga kumikita na ng malaki sa IMG, first like yung mga team natin dyan, total kumikita naman kayo ng 6-figure income, mag-move na kayo rito sa full time. Umalis na kayo sa employment. Pero yung mga hindi pa, gradual muna yung transition, yung transition nyo from that generation to another year, of course, to entrepreneurship, to become a business owner sa investor in your IMG business. So tingnan natin yung opportunity rito ngayon. Okay, ito yung business potential earnings na pwede mong kitain sa financial industry. Okay, I would like to explain a little bit about this. Ito yung potential earning. Paano ako kikita rito ng good passive or profit income kahit senior marketing director ka lang dito. As a matter of fact, of course, becoming CEO or ABC higher position or executive position, may mga bonuses or extra incentives yan eh. But the ultimate contract that we have in IMG is, of course, senior marketing director. Pag na-promote ka na SMD, eventually, lifetime contract. This is ownership. SMD is an ownership contract with IMG for a lifetime. Halimbawa, your 47% commission, pag nakapag-close ka ng 25,000 na Kaiser, or sabihin natin InBelife products, so you got 47%, you got 11,000, multiply mo lang ng 4, so meron kang i-compute natin mamaya yan, And then, kung meron kang associate, in fact, this is only this is the one sale lang lahat puro one sale lahat So, SMD ka, you have your management override, management income, helping, coaching, mentoring your teammates. And if you have two associates and one MD, for example, ito yung earnings potential mo. Plus, of course, SMD override income. Pag kinumbay mo yung tatlong income na yan, your personal, your bishop, so meron kang 27,000 na weekly. Multiply mo ng 4 times yan in a month, meron kang 111,000, so 1.3 million, So kung titingnan natin yan, dun sa different levels of income, kanina pinakita ko sa inyo is about the 29% all the way to 0.8%. So dito pa lang, pag meron ka ng ganito income, pasok ka na dun sa 0.8%. Nag-level up ka na kagad. Sabi rito, SMD is the beginning of a great business. The start of the duplication machine. SMD is the outlet distribution system. Is the pride of entrepreneurship. The V-Shop is your business focused to build more SMD. So ito pinaka-focus natin lahat. Is to make sure that itong associate mo, itong MD mo, itulungan mo maging SMD like you. So this is a potential income. Where else can you find this income from work or employment? Itong 1.3 million a year. So di ka kikita unless ikaw ay except you are a manager or executive position. So ito naman, let's say, kahit SMD ka, kung may mga CEO ka under you, like for example, if you are SMD, meron kang CEO na isa at yung entire CEO, the production is about 1 million total sales a month. Meron kang 5.5, meron kang 55,000. At meron kang tatlong SMD na active plus another SMD sa first gen mo. Ito yung tatawag na royalty income na. Ito yung tatawag natin parang franchise income. Unlike sa franchising business, ang ano lang first level lang yan first generation na franchise income ang pwede mong kitang royalty income, but in IMG unlimited yan So with this example, you have the potential because of building unlimited SMDs hindi lang nationwide, but of course even abroad, maximizing leverage through other people's time and effort. So magkano ang potential kikita mo rito? 1.3 million. Ito yung natawag na royalty income plus yung income mo dito 1.3 is about 2 million something So totoo ba yung income na yan? As far back right now, marami ng hundreds of SMDs and CEOs sa IMG executive position kumikita niyan. In fact, SMD nga lang kumikita na ngayon 2 million na mahigit isang taon So kung titingnan natin dito, sa 2 million na nakikita mo sa IMG, nandito ka na sa sa 0.8%. Nag-level up ka na sa sa mga families. Maaaring ikaw kumikita before, nandito ka sa 29% na earning between 21 to 60,000. Then all the way you move up to earning this much. So ibig sabihin nun, because of your decision to become an entrepreneur doing IMG business, you will have that multiple passive and portfolio income. Maliban pa income mo sa ang ano kasi sa atin, ang passive income o yung IMG business income mo, mas mabilis kitain yan kaysa sa sa investment mo sa stock. Ang stocks matagal pa abutin ka pa ng 10-20 years yan long term yan But IMG in the financial industry, kahit sabihin nating span of 2-3 years, you can earn millions Ang tanong ko sa inyo is, kailan mo kikitain yung 2 million a year income o yung 200,000 monthly income as a worker, as an employee or self-employed? Ang self-employed is talagang you work so hard by yourself, for yourself, na ibig sabihin ikaw lang mag-isa. And then once you get sick, once you, let's say, nagkaroon ka ng disability problem or health problem, then pagkakaroon ka na ng problema rito, then your income stops. Unlike dito sa entrepreneur, because of unlimited income, mangyari dito is you continue to enjoy financial freedom. Pag sinabi financial freedom, kahit sabihin natin meron kang challenges in life, for example, meron kang pinasokang ministry at nag-full-time ka for, let's say, 3 months or 6 months, at meron ka ni-build na strong business, or let's say, nagkaroon ka ng health problem or health issue, for example. Once you have built a passive and portfolio income, then income becomes unstoppable. So dito yung ano natin So ang goal nating lahat is of course to help you move from the corporate world to the new world and decide to experience financial freedom. So financial freedom hindi pa man ma-achieve right now, but in the next 10-20 years, if you continue to develop the mindset of become an entrepreneur, building your own business and invest into your business, especially in the financial industry, then sabi nga ni Swan, if you stay in the business, then you'll have the opportunity to grow. So, okay. So sabi ni Tony Robbins, it's your decisions and not your conditions that determine your destiny.
Have you mapped your exit route, your escape plan, your way out of working for a boss, a company, or a wage that doesn't excite you? How will you break free from the limitations of being someone's employee to the lifestyle of an entrepreneur? The WFG platform is your door to business ownership in the biggest industry in the world, bigger than the second and third industries combined. It joins the scalability of team building with the size of the financial industry. With the WFG platform, you can avoid taking on the financial risks that make some startups unrealistic. Instead, low entry costs enable you to launch your business part-time with confidence. From day one, the WFG platform provides guidance to accelerate training, earn your insurance license, and build a team. The powerful suite of web-based tools and mobile apps make it possible to run your business from home, from an office, or from anywhere. Technology makes it possible to stay organized, take action, monitor sales, and track progress. Video training can be leveraged to elevate your professional skills and improve at your own pace. With modern marketing, you can reach out, shout out, and stand out on the web, on social media, and on mobile. Experienced mentors are at hand and incentivized to help you dodge missteps and level up. The WFG platform is designed to help you build your team as fast as your ambition can go. It's built to help you increase your sales with the assistance and automation of intuitive tools for a mobile-friendly, on-the-go lifestyle. It's focused on protecting your business from threats that could derail your accomplishments and your success. And it's poised to help you serve your clients with a range of resources as you develop your book of business. With over 2 decades of growth, with hundreds of home office team members to support you, WFG, part of the Trans-America family, has a rich history of innovation and industry-defining vision. The WFG platform offers you the chance to bring families throughout North America products from some of the industry's top financial services and insurance companies. Whether you're brand new to the industry or an experienced industry veteran, the WFG platform is different by design, engineered to scale, and positioned to empower entrepreneurs for generations to come. A year from now, will you occupy the same desk you do today, or will you sit at the head of your own business? Affordable, meaningful, doable. Consider the WFG platform as a door to your dreams and your future. It's more than your way out. It's how you'll enter a new era.